Speech off.
Good morning, everyone. It is me again. I would like to share a little story. Um, I'm going to title this little recording "The Lady from the Beach," and in the second title, "I am not your slave." I am not your slave. I mean, for me, so not I am anybody's slave, but Christ is not my slave. I'd like to tell you more about how it is for me learning to walk with Him, learning to walk in His presence, learning to build that relationship with Christ. And when I am aware of Him, usually other people are aware of Him as well. They don't know what it is often, but they become aware of that glow that radiates. I feel it from within me and around me, and I just know it is there. And what Christ does, He uses my needs and my wishes to touch other people, to basically, so He knocks on somebody else's door to help me fulfill, or help Him and help me to fulfill these things, these wishes. And He uses me to help them without them even knowing. That's the stuff He does. So it's going to be the symbiosis between me and the other person that He creates, like a circle of Christ, so to say, that He builds through needing or through using our needs. So that's the little prelude here. That one day last year, I really felt His presence strongly. I spent a lot of time in prayer in that day, and these kind of events also shows me it is so important to go out there and to want to live and do things so that He can work through us. And anyways, so I wanted to go to the beach. It was such a strong feeling in me, and it was also the feeling it's time to go now, whenever time that was. And it was such a perfect day, and I tell you how it is when it's all aligned for you already. The bus that goes to the beach from my house only comes every half hour. So I went to the bus stop. Perfect timing. The bus was right there when I arrived. I jumped on it, went to the other end, went to my destination, and I got off, and some lovely woman was there. She came almost like running to me. "Oh, can I help you? Can I help you?" So she took me across the road and said, "Gosh, you are so beautiful. I want to walk with you. Where do you want to go?" And so I thought, okay, I know what it is, but I'm not going to tell her right away. So we crossed the big road, and then we walked along the little road to the beach. And it's not easy to walk that road to the beach. I tell you guys, for the blind person, there's things on the path. It's a narrow pavement. There is people milling about, which is normal. There is a lamp post on the path. There is little areas where there is rubbish bins, so that the pavement is not straight, and you walk into things in street furniture, blah blah blah. So anyways, it's not a nice path. And she took me all the way to the water, and on the way she told me about her problems. And I just could feel Christ radiating through me, giving her healing, help, whatever she needed. And then she left me on the beach, and it did not take long. And this other lady came along, and she said, "Oh, can I help you? You look a bit lost." I said, "Yes, I'd like to go for a swim." And she helped me. She looked after my bag. I went into the water for quite a while, actually, in and out and in and out. And she called me when I was calling for her so that I would find my way to the beach. And then she gave me her phone number, and I'm still in touch with that lady today. She still calls me and says, "Do you want to go to the water?" And I call her and say, "Do you want to go out?" So that is a really nice friendship that formed. And I went home that day so satisfied, and I was so grateful to Christ that He helped me to make that day so easy for me. And then the next day, I wanted to go. I thought, "Oh, I want this again. I want to go to the beach again." But I didn't feel Christ's presence strongly like that, like yesterday. So I thought, no, this is going to happen because I want it to happen. So that's what happened the next day. I jumped on the bus. No. Well, yeah, I jumped on the bus, but the bus was very late. It was delayed for maybe 15 minutes, and I didn't want to walk all the way to the beach. So I jumped on the bus. At the other end, there was nobody who helped me cross the road, which is okay. I can do it by myself. Nobody was there to help me down the path to the beach. I thought, Christ, where are you? Where are you? So down by the beach, because I couldn't get anyone's attention to help me look after my bag. I took my dress off and this was in my swimming costume with my backpack on my back. That's what I do when I go by myself. I walked into the water up to my bum, and walked along because I could hear the promenade, so I could walk along by hearing the promenade. And I walked along the shoreline, and I really badly scraped my knee on one of these wooden structures that are there, to break the waves. I don't know what they're called in English. In Germany, we call them wave breakers. I think they call them growens. Scraped my knee really badly. And then later I found somebody who said, yeah, I'll help you swim. I don't mind. I look after your bag. Was a nice person as well. But when I went deeper into the water, there was so much seaweed, and I hate swimming in seaweed. So that was awful. So that day for me was not such a nice experience. I wanted it to happen. I tried to make it happen. And then on my way home, I prayed and said, Christ, why? Why was it like that today? And he said, I am not your slave. I am not there to always do what you want to do. I'm here to teach you what it feels like and how it is when you walk with me. So, that is the little story I wanted to share today. Anyways, thank you, my lovely ones. Until the next one. Thank you for listening to my little videos.
Speech on. Take picture. Stop recording video.